Hey there! Welcome to another video! Today, I'm going to teach you 5 really important tricks that'll help you out a lot in Rogue Demon. These techniques are extremely important to becoming a good Rogue Demon player, and mastering them will be a huge step forward on the journey to increase your skill at the game. Some of these you might have heard of, while others might be completely unknown to you. So without further ado, let's get started! The first trick that you'll want to know as a Rogue Demon player is move stacking, which is absolutely vital at higher levels of play. Move stacking is when you use a move at the exact same time that you perform an attack, and in the case of Rogue Demon, this attack is almost always the very last hit of your M1 combo. So, to move stack, do your full M1 combo, and when you land the very last hit of your attack, quickly switch to the move you want to use and activate it. If you did it correctly, your opponent will be knocked back and hit by the move you used at the same time. Move stacking can allow you to combo extend with moves that you normally can't extend with, add some extra damage to your combos, and confirm moves that have a lot of startup on them. This is extremely important for many abilities in the game, like Arrow and Thunder, which utilize move stacking quite often for your combos. Once you've mastered this, your combos will become much more powerful. The second trick you'll want to learn in Rogue Demon is how to block bypass with moves that are normally blockable. To do this, fill up your breathing bar so you gain improved dashes, and then dash over your opponent's head. After you've dashed, very quickly turn around and use whatever ranged move you have on them. If you did it correctly, the move will go behind your block and they'll be hit by it regardless. This technique is vital to abilities like Arrow and Sickles, which both have ranged combo starters that are blockable. However, it's not limited to just those two abilities, and can be used by a wide range of moves in the game. As long as the move you're trying to bypass with doesn't have 360-degree blocking, you can bypass block with it and hit your opponent. After you've learned this, you'll be a nightmare for players who turtle, so start practicing. The third trick that's important to learn in Rogue Demon is M2 cancelling, which is a really easy but highly effective technique that can trick many opponents in the game into being hit by moves they normally wouldn't. To perform this, you must be using the regular sword. This trick cannot be done by fists, cleavers, or sickles, unfortunately. However, if you are using the regular sword, then just M2 and switch to another move, or unequip your sword to cancel it. This can be an extremely useful trick because you can switch to another move and use it in place of your M2. Because your opponent will think you're going to hit them with a guard break, they'll most likely release their block to either try to interrupt you or dash back, and they'll end up getting hit by whatever move you decide to switch to. It's a relatively unknown but great trick that'll catch a lot of people off guard. The fourth trick you'll want to learn in Rogue Demon is how to infinite jump on walls. To do this, you'll need a friend with you. Once you have someone to do it with, both of you need to breathe and then begin spamming jump on the wall you're facing while moving forward. If you do it successfully, you'll start scaling the wall as if you have infinite wall jumps, and eventually reach the top of whatever surface you're trying to climb. It can be a very funny trick to pull off for a lot of different purposes, such as, sending people into the back rooms of Arrow Ladder. So if you have a friend, give it a try. Finally, the last trick that's important to learn in Rogue Demon is how to execute people while in a bush or on top of a house. In Rogue Demon, there's a lot of different bushes and houses located in the game, where you can execute people with lower risk than if you executed someone out in the open. To execute someone on a house, simply jump on a wall close to the house and then dash backwards to go on the roof. Then, just drop them and proceed to execute. If you want to execute someone in a bush, however, dash inside of the bush and then drop them to execute your opponent. Either of these methods will make it harder for the opponent to interrupt you and save their friend, and it's an amazing tool to fight against teamers who would otherwise just stop you from executing whoever you're trying to kill. These are all of the tricks that are important to learn in Rogue Demon. Once you've practiced these enough and mastered using them, you'll be a monster in combat, able to fight teamers and turtles like it's nothing. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Every single subscriber helps out a lot, so it's greatly appreciated. With that being said, I'm 𝓥𝓲𝓭𝓮𝓸, and that's the end of the video.